So let's see. That is keeping up very nice. And let's see here. How's this going? This one is almost done. Oh, shh, Bill, don't tell people. I'm pretty much don't remind me. I had just forgotten about what was going on next door. So let's see what we need. Are you producing vacuum tubes fast enough now? At least it should be producing non-stop. That means the bottleneck will probably be something else very soon. But for now it's fine. But in theory do this one, that one. Just to have this setup going a bit. I could in theory set it up over here now to auto-produce them. Ah, cool, Nincy. Yeah, I've done quite a few series by now. I enjoy going through all the mods. Not doing it the most efficient way, but I do enjoy doing it so people can see the mods. Because some of them are quite overwhelming. If you think about, for example, Pyanodons, which is the most overwhelming one I've tried by far. But to be honest, it is quite nice having to do this one. There we go. So that should be these ones sorted. That means that this one just needs a few more to go. That means we'll give these its own cell in just a second. Good. In theory, just let you output to right here. And then I'll just request in the flowers. There we are. That means I can go and set this up somewhere else. Yeah, I love the robots as well and doing it modular. It is possible to do with builds as well. That'll just require us to do a massive main boss one. And that does take a bit more time than I'm comfortable using. Or maybe not comfortable using. It's more a case of takes more time than I have. The only reason why I'm able to stream tonight and record is that my girlfriend is currently out of town. So tonight I have no back end. Is it called back end? What's it called? Time I have to stop. I could in theory go through the whole night. But I can't remember the last time I pulled an all-nighter. It feels like it's been years since I pulled an all-nighter last. Oh, when it was so nice when you were a kid and you could do that all the time. But that is not the case anymore. Unfortunately. So that I finally have a chance to do it is actually very, very nice. Let's see, a pump for some water. Water goes into, it's pretty much this setup I have to take. Let's check here. Can I just cut? Can I just steal, where's it at? This setup. Because that has the soil in. Let's try this. I actually think this might work. If I take you, place you... Oh, let's get this away. Let's deconstruct. I'll take these two. I think I might actually be able to do this. Place you down, and then we'll just change these out with something else. So over here we'll have... Oh, they are a different size though. Oh, wait. Don't request things. That's my bad. Sorry. There we are. So you will be making these as we did before. Getting things in as needed. The flowers in to make these. They'll loop around. That's perfect. This will get the hydrogen out into our little setup with this one. Seems I'll have to move things around a small amount to get this little setup. So just shifting things up one might actually be enough. There we are. Get you away. And that should work. Giving us a request in. You will request those things. It takes quite a while, so it doesn't matter that it's quite slow. Water needs to go just like that. Water will go in from over here. And then we have this little loop going as well. As the output here, of course, remember to change things when you do this. Otherwise, you can be in serious trouble if you forget to do it. It's probably the same thing over here. I need the seeds 500. So that should actually work as we want. Water going in, hydrogen in. Just a bit of power right there. Here's some flowers to make you go. And how's the rest of the flowers coming along down here? Oh, hopefully flowers are not being used somewhere else at the moment. Oh, they're right here. Good. That is exactly where I need them to be, like that. And then there's the last two. That's being crafted right here at the moment. As soon as this one is done, I can kick off this production, giving us 8 seeds back. 8 seeds over here will give us 7 more, and then the loop is finally up and running. Yes, perfect. So in with you. That goes out, that gets requested. So in theory, I should be able to remove that one from my inventory. And it'll just deliver it and start to loop until we have a nice supply, or surplus even. Then in a little while I can add in more here to increase the speed. But I need to fill this up first. Because right now it's at 0.16 in crafting speed. That means this takes, what is that, almost 20 minutes? No, not 20 minutes. 15 minutes maybe to get done. Which is quite a while. But luckily we have a lot of other things we have to solve. But at least this loop thing is correct. Ooh, did I place something wrong up here? Let's just do this to solve this. These most definitely are in the wrong spot. Might because I copied it from the other place, but I want to do that. Get everything in correctly. Check things gets power again. Yeah, that seems correct. It should work. And then we can go and look at something else while this slowly clears itself out. Seaweed lacking, carbon agar, ton of things. That is not really important yet. Right here, almost 2k science. That is good. Oh, are you missing power? Is that why you're stopped? Whoops. That means we haven't produced any of these for quite a while. Okay, we'll just solve that. There we go. That should be much better. That should start up a lot more of our factory. That going? Look at that. We have flowers being produced. That will go around. Yeah, let's, to be honest, let's get some flowers. No, you can go. I'll come back later and make sure we have enough. Gives us 7, means 2 at least will go back. Okay. So that is perfect. That means we actually have all we need here. We just need the seeds. So I'll wait a little while before I set this up so I don't accidentally consume all of the seeds before I have the loop going. Should probably have a closed loop that gets it first. Oh, a good way to do it is actually you only input the seeds where it's being consumed if there's more than 100 in storage. It could be a way to do it. Let's just get these spore collectors made. Not because we need them, but just because they are taking up a bit of room. So this is going. That's fine. That's almost logistic science. How is our little area over here looking? That is luckily stopped a bit. These are still breeding. Hope things still making manure as needed. And we have all the food we need in the world. We do. Except right here. Gar, and our gar is just lacking probably seaweed again, isn't it? Yeah. We need to oh. Someone cut the power and I think it was me. Let's just go down and fix that. We need to expand the seaweed out anyway. So we can do that while the flowers are going. So moving down this way, seaweed is just over here. Shouldn't be too bad to get to. It has a lot in storage it has to get rid of, but these accidentally cut the power because I was messing with this a bit. Please remove all of those. We'll just place the power poles again. To be honest, let's do that here as well. Might have to move things down a bit. To be honest, get this hooked up a bit better as well. At least maybe just get a better setup than we have right here at the moment. Just missing that one. Landfill. Might actually be a good idea to get that first, so we can get this hooked up correctly. Oh, moving you over 1 will actually give us the room we need. Let's do this. Please take you to there instead. And to be honest, we should actually, let's do this. I have a better idea than this. And you can go away. I actually want to use some belts right here. Because I want to get a collection area. Can we do it up here? Almost do that. Otherwise we'll have to go at the bottom. That is completely fine as well. But I just need one place where we have a chest we will collect things in. So please start from, let's say right here. and go into this chest. Let's do the same over here. And let's just make room for the water input as well. There we are. Oh, whoops. Thank for that, Phil. That was silly of me. That's why I once in a while have to watch out with how many power poles we remove. But thank you so much, Phil. So you can output right here. These two will get something placed in the future. In. Then we'll like to output, and just like this, jumping a few times, getting it into one chest instead. That is much easier for the robots to handle. Oh, also just outside of range because landfill over here. Oh, please fix that. There we go. So that's good. This is missing power. Let's remember to power everything again. There we go. So that's Seaweed. It's much better this way. Because then the robot can what's called, take him in larger quantities instead of taking one. In theory, we should do the same up here. We're getting the water from an adjacent block for this one. Where are we getting the water from? Water, 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 water. Okay, why can't I? Don't we have an underground somewhere going? Look at that mess. Let's just solve that. Go and do that one. That one. That's why remember to do the grid correctly the first time when you do this, so you don't run into an issue where you have to move things around like this. Oh, the water's coming from up here. Ah, yes. And I have to get you hooked up as well in some orderly fashion. Good. Could make a 4x4 of just seaweed with one pump supplying them. Unless we have a better way of doing it. I have a carbon dioxide in water. Saline water is even better. Limestone and water. Should probably do this one instead. We only get 4 here, and we can get 8 from this one, just adding a bit of limestone. Okay, let's just do that. Oh, it's right there, of course. Okay, let's try this. It has to be right here, right at the corner. And seaweed. Farm, please. What are you called? Not called seaweed. Yeah, I called seaweed. Oh, it just needs limestone, that's why. Limestone, please give me a few of you. So we can get more of this made. 1, 2, 3. Should be enough. 2. It gives us barely enough room, but it's still a damn water how to get it in an orderly fashion. We'll also just do 2 rows in here instead of 3, but that will take us more room, and it would be easier to do. Or we can do the... Wait, what if we just do this one, but instead of just taking the middle one out for the water instead? I think that'll be better. Yeah, let's do that. Let's try this. Please remove you. Please copy this one. Down here. Take this one away. Take you away. 1, 2. Then we'll do a water pump in the middle. Right here to supply the water to all the sides. Then we just need an input of all the limestone. That's going to be needed for all of them, and that shouldn't be too hard to do. Could just do... Oh, of course, you'll have to change to something else. You'll have to be the limestone one. Yeah, just do the one chest, what's called one requester in for all of them. That should be completely fine. That should be the water hooked up. Three more. And then we should be good to go. Of course, you all have to change to this one instead. Increase the throughput as much as possible. That's a much better setup than the other one. 3, please. Then we need 1 chest here with a little jumpy. We don't need here, we need one here to jump. And yeah, to jump, I think. Requester, have one here. And I'd like for you to input these 2 places. You will of course input the limestone that we most definitely will need in just a little bit. Yeah, please request limestone. And that should be a much better seaweed setup. Right here we need the same. Please jump. You, and you'll just kinda go like this. So there we are. That should activate all of these. This should get seaweed delivered as they're being produced. And give us quite a bit more. And this setup is actually a lot better than the other ones we have. It's a lot more modular and much easier to expand around. Let's just check the mask going out. It's right there. It goes through. Goes down here, and I should probably just pick it up and start some of these if the robot doesn't do it by itself. It probably should. That is a much cleaner setup than we had before. Could do the same to the other 2 just to get them hooked up correctly. And let's just do that. I want to make this look a bit better, so you can go away. You can go away as well. Then I'll just steal this part. Say there and there. That looks 100% better than it did before. And now they're all upgraded to being limestone ones instead. Which is also much better than they were before. You can go away, fine. This will get power in just a second, so nothing to worry about in that regard. Let's quickly go down here, give it a local radar so I can see a bit down here to the south. And there we are. Let's move it. That seems fine. That's good. Should we then go and look at our what's it called? That's way faster than before. Whoa, 1.1k already. Damn. Do I need to put a limit on this? Probably not. It's just seaweed. We'll let it build up. I don't think it takes that long to fill these anyway. Good. Stop the intake though when that is full. In case I make more farms, I'll set it to, let's say 2000 seaweed is when this one stops. Inputting more. I think we are about 2000 already. Oh, that's something that's missing undergrounds. That's good, we saw that. Fine, fine. And undergrounds. Good. All the robots occupied. Is that why they're not delivering mass everywhere? Seems so. Let's help them out for a second. Oh, sorry, not moss. I was talking about the seaweed. But that way, what do you guys think about this setup? I think it's gonna work very nicely this way. Just need to get a few more things placed in around the place. We're missing 12 inserters. Not 7, sorry, 12 undergrounds. But yeah, very nice setup. Let's see if this stops inputting it. If it can figure that out when inputting. Oh, it's not a 2K yet, so that's probably why. How many more do we need? 8. So let's leave this for now. Hopefully the rest of this will just get put in. So that was all of our seaweed running. Perfect. So seaweed more than solved. How's it looking at our little setup up here? That is going. Hopefully. It hasn't used all of the new flowers to make. We should have 2 left in storage. I'll have to get before it starts to run again. I could run 2 times before it runs out. But yeah, let's go and get it anyway. See, we need that. 2 spores. Give me 1, that's fine. And 1 mushroom thing. And then the rest we can get as we go. Let's grab you two. You'll have to go over here to increase the speed a bit, because it is working too slowly. Fine, and you are done. You're full. Almost. Let's go down here and have a little look. That's fine as well. That's going. We can, yeah, just wait for the seeds. Let's see, you have 17 over here. Please come with me. Please unpack you so we can fill in the rest of these. Ooh, that fits exactly what I needed. That was perfect. Oh, I have 1 surplus, it seems. Go in here for now. So now that we have all of these fixed, ooh, it's going a bit too well. For that, we will have 460 bones. That's, what is that? That's 115 arcs that's been butchered. That's not good. That's a bit too many. You're going as well. You're going, perfect. You of course not filling up. Yeah, no. Don't remind me. Feel bad enough as is. That's the last blinking things we had. Blinking for forever. More flowers to increase the speed. We'll grab 2 of them. There we are. Could in theory probably add a requested chest that puts them in. Or could just request them to this one for now. Let's try that for now just to see if it works. Keep 2 here for now. It's fine. I hope that gives us what we need to increase the production without killing the throughput. We have enough for 1 more, and then hopefully it gets them out correctly. If not, we will be in serious trouble. Simple is still going at a decent rate. 28 per minute. That should give us... it actually gives us a storage of them now. That means that all the things that need them over here is actually been crafted now. And the storage has actually been filled up as well. So we should actually have quite a lot buffered around the place. And a ton of things here. So that is good. What else should we look at? Have to wait for the flowers to grow. That takes forever. Do you have any other kind of animals we can make at the moment? We can make these little chipmunk things. Cotton gut. Are you used for anything? A pup. Can make those back. Make you. We should probably just make one so we have it. After that, we can get some pups. Gives us one. That is used to make, 2 is used to make one more plus a stud. Then we get some pups, and the pups are used to make, oh, a 1-to-1. This one with wood and moon things. Okay, so we can't make those yet. We'll have to wait for more seeds. Can't remember. Sponge culture. Have this one as well. Make something. That's fish food. Plankton. Fish food. Fish food. Let's see here. Because we have fish food. Oh, that requires a ton of things. And it's locked behind. Oh, pie science. That's way in the future. No need to look at that just yet. We can get you research just for the fun of it. Much we need here, but could get things removed if you wanted to. But the flowers got put in here, but it didn't give us what we needed in terms of that. So this doesn't work as a way to do it. But this should give us... This one is full. That's going to give us 7 more, and then the loop is complete. Perfect. So now we don't have to worry about that anymore. At least not until it's built up a quite big stack of things. Could start to set up this entire process. No, that would be rather wasteful. How about power-wise? Do we have enough raw coal? Do we have enough coke? Coke is not keeping up anymore. That probably means that these are starting to struggle a bit. There should be at some point when they run out. But yeah, it's for something at least. I'm not quite sure what. So here we probably get the plankton from this one. That gives us the plankton. But probably set this up so we have it for the future. Because plankton is used for quite a few things. Of course, the fish food, we can get something out. While wait, let's just set up a bit of fish food. Crude oil, chromium, tin. Let's set it up here. This has been our animal area for quite a while now. So setting up there shouldn't be too bad. Go. Let's get the trees removed. And then we could set up some plankton farming. But it needs water in, so we'll have to move down here for now to get a pump. Let's craft a few more. I can't remember if we can have more than 10 going at a time. I think we can. Water into plankton. It gives us... Is Plankton a fluid? Might butcher a whale at some point. Plankton. What? Okay, we need to barrel Plankton. Yeah, why not? Might as well do it so we have it. I know it's going to be needed in the future, so... 1, 2, 3. Please barrel some Plankton for us. Get some of those in and hook up Plankton to here. Just as caution, we just have that one for now. Water is quite easy to get in. There we go. Should maybe jump some of this just for the fun of it. And add in a requester for some iron ore, which shouldn't be too bad to get. Let's get you moved to the corner. So right there you will do some Plankton. Here is some power for you. And then at least we have some Plankton in storage in case we need it at some point. That is always good to have. But the iron ore is probably going as the barrels. Getting in, getting ready to fill with Plankton. How about over here? This is going much quicker now. And I just kind of need to expand this one down as we go. Good, just hook it up for now, the next one. Let's see. Could probably set some of this up in our setup in our mall, so we can just expand out easily. But it's still a bit too expensive for me to do it. At least that is what I feel it is. So you can just stay here for now and you will just fill up slowly but surely. So what is the next thing we need? It is still these damn seeds. So that's why I'm spending a bit of time on them. There's no need to do too much before this one is done. Luckily we are starting to have a nice amount of them. And they only take 2 minutes to go through. Less than 2 minutes to go through at the moment. But that is actually not too shabby.